Hi, welcome to Kel's studio. I'm Kel, and today I'm going to show you a little trick that I learned when I was younger about how to remember key signatures. It's very simple, but it will be a lifesaver when it comes to quickly recognizing key signatures and remembering them. The key signature, if you're looking on staff paper, is what comes directly after the clef, just before the time signature. And it shows us how to determine what key we are in and how many accidentals, flats, or sharps to use in the music. So basically, you've got to look at the sharps are here and the flats are here. And what you need to remember is a little mnemonic device. Father Charles goes down and ends battle. And backwards for the flats, it's battle ends and down goes Charles's father. Right. Now I like codes. So the thing that you need to remember is when you write this out or remember it, it's for the sharps, it's 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for the flats, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 1. And if you remember that, it's super easy. So let's take a look and do a little bit of quiz work. So in G major, how many sharps do we have? We have one sharp. And what sharp is it? You go back to the beginning, it's an F sharp, right? Great. How about in A major? A major has 3 sharps, and they are F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. Awesome, good work. How about B major? That's a little bit more difficult. B major has how many sharps? Good, 5, and they are F, C, G, D, and A. Good job. How about A flat major? It has, how many flats does it have? 4, and they are B flat, E flat, A flat, and D flat. Yay, good. So we go on like this, and that's an easy way to figure out how many sharps or flats you have in a key signature, and an easy way to recognize it. Once you memorize this, you can just count it up in your head and always know your key signatures. Now when we're wanting to apply it to actually writing in flats and sharps onto the staff, this is a great way to remember which order the flats and sharps go in. So we can quickly do that in treble and in bass clef.
So for in treble clef over here, the treble clef, we've got Father Charles goes down and ends battle. And then if we're doing the sharps in the bass clef, we're going to have Father Charles goes down and ends battle.
So those are your sharp major keys and minor keys for your treble and your bass clef. And then if we're looking at treble clef for flats,
battle ends and down goes Charles's father. If we're looking at our bass clef, we're going to have battle ends and down goes Charles's father.
right. Another sneaky trick I learned was how to very quickly look at a key signature and tell what key signature it is by a pattern in the sharps and in the flats. So let's take a look at that just so you can look at it and know immediately what key signature it is. Back to the manuscript paper. So we're going to do D major. Let's use our treble clef over here. So D major has how many sharps? Father Charles goes down 6, 0, 1, 2. So it's got 2 sharps. So we've got Father Charles. Now an easy way to determine that this is D major is to look at the second sharp here and take it up 1 step. So we're going from the space to the line, and this line is D. So we know we're in D major. It will work with others as well. Let's take a look at G major. G major has 1 sharp. And if we take it from this line up to the space, so we've got an F sharp, right? If we take it up a semitone, that's going to be G. So we've got G major. Good. How about with our flat keys? There's a little bit of a different route with this one. So if we take, let's say, B flat. B flat has 2 flats. So we've got B flat and E flat, right? What you do with this one is you look at the flat that is second to last. So this is the last flat. Look at this one. And this is a B flat. So we know we're in B flat major. How about, let's do something like D flat major. in the treble clef. Let's put our treble clef right over here. So D flat major has 5 flats, and they are battle, ends, and down, goes. Right? So remember, our trick is that we look at the second to last flat. So this is the last flat, this is the second to last over here, and that's how we know we're in D flat major. Good. Now you're going to say to me, Cal, we understand the major keys, but how do we figure out the minor keys? Well, every major key has its own relative minor key, which shares the same key signature, just a different starting note. So an easy way to find it is to take the first note of the major key and then go down a minor third or 3 semitones to find your relative minor. And the opposite way if you want to find the relative major from a minor key. So let's take a look at that. Okay, let's choose a key. So if we say that we are in C major to start out with, C has 0 sharps, so flats, we need to find the relative minor of C. And how we do that is we just go a minor third down on the keyboard, or in theory, you can figure that out too. What I like to do is go down 3 semitones, and our relative minor of C major is A minor. It has the same key signature, 0 sharps and flats. In A minor, the same as C major. Let's take something a little different. Let's take E major and find the relative minor key. What we do is we go 3 semitones down. 1, 2, 3, right? So we've got C sharp minor is the relative minor of E major. And if it's a sharp key, it will have a sharp minor. If it's a flat key, it will have a flat minor. So let's take a look at A flat major. How do we go into our relative minor? Well, we go 3 semitones down. 1, 2, 3, and that takes us to F minor. So F minor is the relative minor of A flat major. One last one, let's do G flat major. If we go 3 semitones down, E flat minor has the same key signature as G flat major. I very much enjoy talking to you about major keys and minor keys, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos on this channel. I'm going to talk about everything from basic theory and fundamentals to some piano games that you can play, songwriting, improvisation, practicing methods, everything that kind of is fun for me and that I enjoy teaching and practicing in my own time and stuff that I've learned. So I would love to share it with you, and we'll see you next time on Kel's Studio. Bye.